What's up guys, Ryan here from Mud Gunner, and today I have an exciting video to share with you. We are going to be running the Griffin Armament HRT 5.56 can. This is going to be technically my second range day out with it. We brought it out last night for some night vision shooting, but today's going to be the first main day with it, and we have three different guns we're going to run it on. We have a AR-57, chambered in 5.7. We have my BCM clone build. This is an FBI HRT clone. I know they don't use BCM, but I built it on one. And then we have a CZ Bren 2, so an 11-inch piston gun, 11.5-inch DI gun, and then a 16-inch 5.7. And those are the main guns that we are going to run it on today. This is a 5.56 suppressor, but it is rated for the 5.7, so that's why we can run that. But Griffin Armament did sponsor me with this suppressor. They gave me the choice to pick whatever suppressor I wanted, and I chose the HRT 5.56. And the reason why I chose it is mainly for my FBI build here. Again, it's a clone-inspired build. It doesn't have to be exact, but I built this on a BCM. It's got the Geisley Fed Mark IV rail, Aimpoint T1, Steiner I2, and this is a pretty cool setup. Again, I ran it last night. It ran really good. I have the Griffin Armament dual lock flash hider on here. So you see it's already got some carbon buildup. We fired about 100 rounds through it last night, and it's pretty nice. It's a very good quality 5.56 suppressor just from my first rounds. And yeah, so far I like it. We are gonna do a small comparison between this and a Surefire RC2 5.56 because I know that's another popular option on the market. But just know 5.56 is not designed to be quiet. It's a very fast moving round, but this is just another great option on the market. They are pretty readily available from what I can tell. Pricing is noticeably less than a Surefire RC2, and you get a muzzle device and they're relatively inexpensive. So I do like it. It's a dual lock system. So it screws onto your muzzle device. You see this lock right here? Push this down, move it to the side, and that is how you open it. So when you put it on your gun, you see this one is the flash hider. It's got these teeth right here. It looks like it'd be a ratcheting system, but it's not. You just screw this on, tighten it, and then you pull up, move it to the side, and it just locks in place. And it's pretty solid. I had no issues last night. I don't foresee myself having any issues today, but I wanted to show you guys. As far as muzzle devices go, they have a lot of different options. So they have this bird cage right here, which I wanted to run a bird cage on the gun. They have this flash comp, so it's kind of like a bird cage compensator. Those come separately. The gun, or the suppressor specifically, comes with this single port muzzle brake. So I'm curious how this runs. But yeah, it comes with that, and there's a ton of options for muzzle devices for this. But it's a pretty nice looking suppressor, and I'm excited to share it with you guys today. We have to talk about the ammo sponsor for this video. It's actually my work, Arizona Firearms. We have 2 stores here in Arizona. That is where I get all of my really cool guns. So if you guys are looking for something awesome, you should check it out. We have a store in Tempe and a store in Gilbert. If you live out of state, we do sell on Gunbroker too. Just hit me up on my Instagram, mud_gunner, and I can help you find all the information you need. But we are gonna be running PMC ammo today. This looks like a Call of Duty Warzone ammo box. We're mainly running PMC 5.56 ammo. That is what my work sponsored me with. So again, check out Arizona Firearms, and I wanna thank them for sponsoring the ammo for this video. So I'm gonna zero the Bren because I actually haven't even shot this gun yet. The AR-57, the last time I took it out, this Trijicon ACOG, this old ACOG, it's like a reflex sight, it was not retaining zero. Like the groups were all over the place. So I'm gonna just test it because I don't want to baffle strike my can. Like the group was way off. I might run an EOTech on here today just to see. And then the BCM HRT, it was pretty accurate last night. The last time I zeroed it, it had a Surefire flash hider on there, but it retained accuracy even after taking the Surefire muzzle device off and throwing this on, and even the can. But I'm just gonna check zeros on all these. I'll show you a little bit of the shooting, but not all of it. But I'm excited to shoot the Bren. Today's the first range day out with that. We're gonna zero them unsuppressed and then suppressed, just to check and make sure. That's like soft shooting. It feels like it didn't cycle. It did cycle though, dang. No, maybe it didn't. The appropriate gas setting. So that was single shot. Interesting. Gun is single shot. So this is the piston rod assembly. Here's the rod. Here's this cup, stamped for 11 to 14 inches. Now this part is stamped 8-inch because the one that came with this gun was broken, but we ended up getting a used like plug right here at our shop, and I called CZ to make sure that this one would work. I don't know if I put it together wrong though, so let me just try this again. That would suck if this doesn't work today. Oops. So I'm not gonna use this one in the video today, guys. It's just being a single shot gun, so I have to rack it each time. I played with all the gas settings, I took it apart, put it back together. I bought this gun used, so that is the downside with sometimes buying used guns, is they may not always function. And adding the suppressor will add a little bit of gas pressure or back pressure to it, but if it's not cycling unsuppressed, I don't wanna run it suppressed right now. So this one's out of the video. But yeah, this one I know runs because I shot it last night, but let me verify 0 on this and then we'll get back to this. All right, so I verified 0 on this. It's still pretty accurate even after I changed from the Surefire flash hider to this one. And then the AR-57, I had to take that Turgicon off and I threw an EOTech on there. Also, I had to go from using full metal jackets to the blue tip hollow points because I kept getting to where it would like jam the round in. So I was having this weird malfunction. And that's with full metal jackets. It could be the mag that I was using. I'm not sure. I've ran that AR-57 before. I was definitely having some zeroing issues with it, running that ACOG or old school ACOG. So now I have an EOTech on there with the blue tip ammo. It seems to be maintaining a 0. So we're gonna run these two guns suppressed. I'm gonna just verify 0 with this. We're gonna shoot like 3 rounds. I'm gonna take it off, run it on the 5.7, and we'll see how it does. So I know this is going by quick for you, but it's actually been a little bit of a process for me. So, all right, we got that. I am gonna put my ears on. I tested it last night without ears, and it's relatively quiet. It's not like insanely quiet like 300 Blackout, but I think it's really good for a 5.56 can as far as decibels goes. So I'm just gonna verify 0. We're just gonna shoot 3 rounds. Okay, see how toasty it is. Nope, not bad. Let's take that off. Oops. Get it on that color. There we go. Not bad, so far so good. Now we'll put it on the AR-57. I have not ran this thing suppressed yet. Okay, rock solid on there. And for this one, I'm gonna aim in the center of her stomach because the rounds were all over the place when I was originally trying to get it zeroed because I just threw the EOTech on. So we're aiming center stomach. That was 3 rounds. I'm gonna fire 1 round with this one halfway off. That's not bad. That's like very subtle. It's not sharp to the ear at all. All right, let's go check my groups with these. Let me shoot the steel. Are you still recording? Yeah. All right, so we got steel at about 50-ish yards there. 5.7, let's see. Oh, that's low and to the left. So I'm gonna aim top right shoulder. I'm gonna aim right edge. Low left, high left. Dude, I just think this gun is not very accurate. All right, let's go take a look at these groups. All right, so my group unsuppressed was these 2 rounds and that one, and my group suppressed was those 3 rounds right there. So it tightened up suppressed. And then I was aiming center, was not hitting center. It would be this one and that one, because this was when I first grouped it, then I moved it to the left and I started aiming here. One group, moved it over, moved it over. So unsuppressed, that's where it was hitting. And then I verified a shot right here. So I aimed right at the elbow, unsuppressed, and then suppressed, I was aiming right here, but I must have hit there. That gun is just very inaccurate. We even hit some over here when I was aiming earlier, apparently. So, but yeah, I know these 3 rounds right here are the BCM suppressed. So maybe not the greatest for that AR-57 because I think the 5.7's bad, but the BCM seems pretty nice. I want to show you guys in real time what we're working with. So I have this target from last night. We were doing some night vision hostage drills, did not shoot the hostage, but right now we're gonna pretend like she's the bad guy. So I'm gonna aim suppressed, we're gonna aim headshot right here and see how it does. And I'm not gonna be very far from it. We'll be, I'm thinking just right here, like 15 feet or so. All right, headshot on the left. Wow, that is all over the place. We got 1 headshot and 3 arm shots. That's so weird. So, I mean, it's grouping good right there, but like I did not throw those rounds. I did not throw that round because I'm aiming here. Look, I'm gonna aim at that steel right there, center it, right in the middle. I'm gonna aim center again. It's just all over the place. Quiet though. 5.7 is pretty quiet. Like that's not ear piercing at all. We're gonna take it off. I'm gonna put my ears on, and then we're gonna shoot it unsuppressed and see if the group is maintaining. Take this off. There we go. But that little muzzle brake's pretty cool though. I like that. And it's a 5.56 muzzle brake. It's 1/2 by 28. So let me put ears on, and then we will try that again. So there's just that one cheek shot on the head. So I'm gonna aim head, and we're really close. Jam. Look at what it did to that bullet. That one's no bueno. I like this gun, but it's not functioning very good for me. All right, headshot on the left. There's one on there right now. Now it's keyholing. Okay, well, that's not great, guys. So we should not run that suppressed then. Those rounds were center. That's keyholing unsuppressed. Okay, so this is a gun issue. This is not, I mean, it could be an ammo issue, but that's 40 grain out of a 16-inch 5.56. Yeah, this is just not great. There might be one round left. Yeah, there's one round left. I'm gonna just shoot it at the steel. Yeah, not my favorite gun, but I like the idea of it. The Hurricane, the FSS Hurricane from Call of Duty, AR-57. I like the idea of this, but I'm not having good luck with it. But let's run a gun suppress that actually works. So now we just have the one gun we're gonna run, and that is my BCM HRT build. I have some exciting news to share with you. I was nominated for a Gundy Award. The Gundies is a pretty cool award ceremony for gun tubers, and I was nominated for Breakout Creator of the Year. So that's basically up-and-coming creators. There's a lot of other great nominations on there too, but if you guys would vote for me, that would mean the world to me. And it only takes about 30 seconds. And you can vote from December 1st to December 15th, once a day, but you can get extra votes. Get those extra votes. And you can vote at thegundies.com. And help me win this award, guys. I've worked really hard this year. We'll be at 365 videos, 365 shorts by the end of 2024, and I have some big plans for 2025. So if you guys wouldn't mind taking a little bit of time out of your day to vote for me, that would be awesome. Thank you, guys. I'm gonna run one course of fire without ears and then see, and then I'll probably put ears on because 5.56 again, it's not quiet. You don't wanna blow your eardrums out. But what I'm gonna do is I have a fresh target right here. We're gonna shoot this bad guy twice, the steel at 50 yards twice, and then the steel at 100 yards twice. So there's a big steel out there at 100, 50, and then this guy. I'm gonna aim just center mass on this guy. Ready? I'll have you go over my shoulder. You can say threat, camera girl.
Threat.
Accurate. So yeah, the 2 rounds right here, A zone, about 1 inch apart. So that's good. I'm gonna do 3 rounds, 2 rounds, 2 rounds. I like the balance of this, and it is hearing safe. Again, just do at your own will as far as ears goes because it is 5.56, but it is hearing safe and it feels pretty nice. On you.
Threat.
The first round on that far one favored left. Those were 3 A zone hits as well. I'm gonna do 2 to the chest, 1 to the head.
Threat.
Go again.
Threat. Threat. Threat.
Can see what we're doing. Gun's accurate. This one felt a little low, but the headshots are good. And yeah, it's an accurate gun. Do the 100 yard. That was left. 50, well, we're not at 50 anymore. I like this. Last night under night vision, I was doing like reload drills under nods because I'm still not familiar with the night vision as much. Like, just got to get used to it, right? Because your night vision just makes it feel weird when you reload because you can't see very well. Your depth perception's all off. But yeah, I like this setup a lot. I like the idea of the FBI HRT setup. I think it's really nice. I like the placement of my Steiner here because I can run my white light up top, and then I run my laser and illuminator right here. And having it be an IR illuminator and laser, it's really nice and easy to see under nods. Aimpoint T2, great option. And yeah, I really like this. It's pretty sweet. Now, what we could do, we got 1 round left. Let me just shoot that 1 round. Oh, did not lock back. Yeah, did not lock back then. But this is a new Duramag too. I bought it just so we can come out here and use it this weekend. We used it last night too, but what we're gonna do is let's do a couple side comparison shots with the Griffin HRT 556 next to a Surefire RC2 556, because that is a pretty well-known can on the market, and I know a lot of people like name brand stuff, myself included. I wanted an RC2, but if you can get something that is comparable for less money and easier to get, I think that's a great thing to have on the market. And I like the mounting system so far too. It's very easy to take on and off. Here's what we got going. I have a Mark 18. This is a 10.3 inch barrel. I don't have another 11.5, sorry. So 10.3 inch barrel with the Surefire 4-prong flash hider, RC2 556 suppressor. And then they both are rocking Geisley H2 buffers, like the Super 42 buffer and spring. And then they are both rocking Radian Raptor SD charging handles. Also Geisley triggers, Radian safety selectors. So they're identical in every way other than 10.3 inch barrel versus 11.5. We're running the PMC X-Tac 556 in both. So it's as close as I can get it. I have a feeling this one might be louder because of 10 inch barrel, but I may not even notice the difference. I'm only gonna do a couple rounds unsuppressed, or a couple rounds without ears, and then I'll put my ears on. We're gonna just aim paper. I'm gonna aim headshot. So let's do 3 rounds. Sounds louder, but I could just be making it up.
That one sounds a little bit louder.
Which one? The RC2? Camera girl says RC2 sounds louder. Let me see. Now, I'm gonna do one at a time in each hand, but because of the mic, one might sound louder, like this might sound louder in my left hand because it's closer to the mic. All right, so we're just gonna hip fire. Okay, so RC2 first. Similar. Is it night and day difference? No, I think they are very similar. But for you as a consumer, that means you can get a comparable suppressor for less money. Already comes with a muzzle device. Again, I'm running the birdcage. I'm not running the factory muzzle brake it came with. It shipped with this one. But I think that is a pretty good option and more readily available. So I do like that. Am I saying you need to throw away your RC2 and buy this? No, not at all. I like having both. But this is a really cool suppressor. I like the mounting system. I can't really take it off right now because it's going to be toasty. But yeah, that is really cool. I just want to run a couple more rounds through it. But I mean, as far as first impressions goes, it is a cool suppressor, and I definitely see myself using it long term. I plan on running this setup in more drills. I'd like to take it to a couple of courses or shooting matches because I'm digging the setup a lot, especially like a night vision course would be awesome with this. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like it so far? And what do you think of how it mounts and how it looks on this BCM here? Sorry I couldn't run it on the Bren. It's just, with it being a single shot right now, I don't want to, there's no point in running it because it's just going to be annoying. So yeah, this thing's been pretty good. It's a little dry right now, as you can tell, because I shot it a lot last night under nods, and then yeah, it just needs to be cleaned up. Let me put my ears on though now, so I don't hurt my hearing protection anymore. I'm gonna do the same drill with the RC2 here. I'm gonna do 2, 2, and 2. Ready? Tell me when.
Threat.
Did not run it as clean. I need this out 1 notch. Okay, tell me again.
Threat.
I'm like favoring left on this one. Dang, I'm not doing so hot. Let me go back to this one. because I've been playing with this one too much. I'm gonna run this one again. I think I'm liking this setup more. I like that setup a lot, don't get me wrong. But yeah, this one just feels good. I like this Geisley rail too. This is the Geisley Fed Mark IV rail. That is kind of a must for a clone build of the FBI, but yeah, I like it. The Cloud Defensive Light, we ran this last night. That's not clone correct, but it looks good on there. Nice. Well, let me know what you guys think. So far, I like it. It's going to take a lot more rounds to get through it, obviously, to do a full in-depth review, because right now we're at just a couple hundred rounds. But so far, I think it is a good option, and I'm excited to get more rounds through it. And see, there's also more muzzle devices I'd like to get. I want to get their tactical compensator, because that one looks pretty sweet. Again, this is just the bird cage, but they sell a lot of different options for muzzle devices on here. So if you guys like the suppressor and want to see more, let me know. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. Remember, you can vote for me for the Gundies, and that is the Breakout Creator of the Year category. But stay tuned for my next video.